Africa Vision TV. We're so excited to be here today, May 12, 2018. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us, Mr. Nigusu. I want to call you Director Nigusu. Yes. So what's special about this day?
Thank you for having me. Today is special because we are launching a new flight connecting New York with Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire.
That's very, very exciting. Of course, the first question I have to ask you for the African community specifically is why Cote d'Ivoire? Of course, we love Cote d'Ivoire. We're excited, but why is that the first one that you've chosen?
As you know, actually, we have been flying Newark to Lomé for the last almost 2 years now. July come. No, it's West Africa is a huge community, a big market. New York by itself is a big market. We believe many flights should be there to connect the two regions. And then we have been working with different governments in West Africa. So by somehow this came to fruition in a very short period of time. That's why we picked Abidjan, and we'll see in the future to add more destinations.
I'm sure the community would love to know, is there something close or you can't say what the next country might be?
No. We have been working. We have been working for long with various countries, but there is nothing which we say now.
And a good question, I think, which is very interesting. What about the cargo? It's more importantly than cargo. People were always interested in the African community about how many bags will they be allowed on the flights. Are there any changes? Is it the same?
Usually across Atlantic we give 2 pieces of 50 pounds each, but depending on the market situation, the season we operate the flights, we can allow 3 pieces, but to start with, this is a peak season, we'll be allowing only 2 pieces of 50 pounds each.
And will this new flight, this direct flight, affect the transfers to Lomé in any way?
Not at all, because as I said, West Africa is a very big market and it deserves more than daily flights. Now with Lomé we are flying 4 times a week, and then Abidjan is going to be 3 times a week. So there is enough market for both hubs, and there will not be any impact on Lomé flight.
And what 3 days of the week are they already blocked?
Yes, Abidjan will be Saturday, Monday and Wednesday, and the Tuesday, Thursday, Friday and Sunday will be Lomé flights.
Beautiful, beautiful. With regards, I have to ask you an entertainment type question. When I say entertainment, I don't know if you're aware of a popular film that happened here not too long ago in the United States called Black Panther. Had you heard about that?
Yes.
And with regards to the film, we're hoping, at least at Africa Vision TV, that there will be an excitement for people to discover the real Africa. That was a beautiful fantasy, and we know there have been many. But what do you feel about tourism with regards to Africa, and do you think these flights will encourage people to really discover the true Africa?
Oh, absolutely. We always promote tourism to Africa. Africa has a big potential really, because the statistics show only 3% Americans, 3% of outbound travel of Americans go to Africa, which is insignificant, very low. And then Africa has lots of attractions, and we believe these flights would help Americans to consider Africa as a destination.
That's beautiful. Also, Africa Vision TV, the viewers, I think, would be excited to know, and I'm sure most people do know by now, that Ethiopian Airlines have done so many firsts. They are the oldest airline amongst African airlines. And also, are you not also recently the first airline to have an entire female crew, which is extraordinary?
Yes, yes. We have been pioneering African aviation for the last 7 decades, 72 years exactly. We have been first to introduce jet engines in Africa, 787s, 777s, A350s, and also we have been giving opportunities for females, to consider aviation as a profession. So we have had a few flights, couple of flights to Brazil, to Argentina, to Bangkok, to Lagos, fully women functioned flights. Yeah.
That's beautiful. I'm sure that it encourages young girls in Ethiopia and around the world to do whatever they want if they believe that someday they can even be pilots. You have how many female pilots at this time?
I don't have the exact number, but we have many. They fly almost all over the world. They fly to Europe. Female crew we have to Europe, to America on almost all fleet types. 777, 787. We have enough, and then we'll be giving more chances for female to assume aviation as a career.
That's beautiful. And on this special day, because it is a very, very special day, what would you like the community in general to remember about this day?
I believe this is just a sign that Africa is developing. Africa is a destination for trade, investment, and tourism. I believe investors, tourists consider really Africa as not a place of diseases and problems, but as a continent of trade, investment, and tourism. This is the message that I would like to relay on this day.
Thank you so much, Director. I'm going to call you Director Nigusu. It's been a pleasure, and thank you so much from Afrique Vision TV. What a pleasure.
Thank you.